All right, Facebook, YouTube, Instagrams. We just got to our second job of the day. This is another wax removal job. And guys, there is a lot of buildup of acrylic wax on the floors. You can kind of see through the floors right here of how much wax is on the floors. So this is another small job. We're gonna remove the wax and then we're gonna follow it with a screen and recoat. This is a solid hardwood floor, and this is how you customers can usually tell when something's wrong. They start seeing it kind of peel off, and that's when they do research and they come across our videos and they say, yep, that's what I need. With this much wax being on the floor, guys and gals, a sanding guy would not touch this. They wouldn't even sand this because it would clog up their sandpaper so much. They would just tell them to replace it. So show you guys what we're going to be doing. This is a 537 square feet, solid hardwood floors, screen and recoating, and wax removal. And we're just setting up right now. I'm going to come through here. Scobie's bringing in the 175. I'm going to go ahead and start getting this stuff emulsified. Tape off where the carpet is, and yeah, so go ahead and get started, guys. Beautiful day out here. Both of the jobs were in Alpharetta, Georgia, and I'll go ahead and get started. Stay tuned. All right, guys, I want to show you how the floors look as we're taking off this wax, and I'm just going to take this scraper, guys, and look at this. Look at that. Look at all that wax on the floor. Look at that. You just hear it when I throw it down. It's like a big old booger. This is what we do, saving people's hardwood floors, removing this wax. Guys, look at this. You can see the difference. What you say, Lou? It looks gray.
Looks wonderful.
He was saying that the wax looks great, and another reason why it looks like this, guys, a lot of people say, well, why does it look black or it looks gray when you're taking it off? You have to remember the acrylic wax is very soft, so when it gets humid in the house or when it gets warm and it softens up, all the dirt and dust that's in the air, it falls into that wax and it becomes a part of it. So a lot of people do not understand, they don't even realize the true color of their wood floors until we come in and do this process. right, guys, overall this wax is coming off really good. A few areas we had to hit twice, but again, when you do the screen and recoat, and this is why when we do solid hardwood floors, we always follow up with a screen and recoat, because a lot of times that wax gets into the grain of the wood and you can't strip that out. Okay, so what we do is come back and the screen knocks the rest of that out. But you guys, you can just see how, look at these floors from right here to right there. Look at that, guys. It is a big difference. Wow. Let's do a little walkthrough. Floors are coming out really well. Scope's doing some edging. Look at all this wax that we just sweeping up. Look at all this, guys. Look at all this, just all wax in that trash can. I mean, this trash bag. Just look right there. Look, all that is wax. So overall, man, the floors are looking good. As soon as we get them cleaned and dried out, we're gonna come back with the screen, or not come back, but do the screen and recoat, and put 2 coats of poly, and these floors will be back to their original condition. Stay tuned. All right, guys, now that we got these floors, most of the wax, again, not all the wax, but most of the wax, especially with the solid hardwood floors, because like I said, a lot of that wax gets into the grain of the wood. We get about, I'm gonna say, a good 80-85% of it off. The other 15% can just not sometimes, we'll just screen off. So what we're gonna do, guys, is let these floors dry out a little bit more before I start screening. You can see that the floors are still wet just a little bit, but overall, I will say about these floors, a lot of times when we do the wax removal, some of these floors have a lot of under damage to the floors, but these floors for the most part are really great condition with all the wax being removed. So it's going to look even better once we put down that top coat polyurethane. So I'm just going to let it dry out for about another 15-20 minutes, and then we're going to start the screening process, and we'll come back and show you guys some results. Stay tuned. All right, guys, look at these floors, wax free. We had to do a little light sanding to get, because again, like I always say, that wax gets into the grain of the wood. You can't strip that out. You got to screen it or either do a light sanding, okay? And what Mr. Lou, my client, told me today, that they have been putting, the cleaners have been putting this stuff, that wax stuff on the floors since they moved in 17 years ago. So we talking about 17 years of acrylic wax that was in these floors. So what we're doing now is doing the post cleaning. I'm about to start putting down the first coat of poly and get these floors looking good. Man, I just must say, guys, this is turned out to be a very well successful, easy going wax removal. Took a little bit more time than we expected. Like I said, it's like 500 something square feet. We got here, I'm gonna say around probably closer to 3, and right now it's almost 6, so 3 hours. And that's also with the screening, and a few more hours to go with laying the poly. All right, guys, just showing you how the floors look. Also took my palm sander and did around the edges and some of the tight areas, like right here by the back door, right on this side right here, under where the desk goes. And Mr. Lou, how would you say so far with the wax removal?
Real good. Looks real good.
Yes, sir. All right, so guys, we're about to go ahead and put the poly down, lay the first coat down, or let me get this unplugged, and come back and show you some results. Stay tuned. All right, guys, we're getting that first coat laid down. As you can see, I'm using the T-bar to do the edging. Scobie's using the roller to roll the open area. Give you a little sneak peek. Client did go with a satin finish, so this is satin. Beautiful, beautiful. Man, look at these floors, guys. Whoever would have thought removing wax and screen and recoating could save the client's floors so they don't have to sand them. Beautiful. All right, guys, we just got back. We've been going for like an hour and a half, and man, guys, I'm telling you, the screen and recoat, especially after doing the wax removal, I mean, it just brought these floors back to life. I mean, my client was just telling me they look new. Now, I don't determine that. I let the client say that. But for me, guys, I'm really happy with the results of this floor. Again, we went with a satin finish. And like I said in a lot of my videos, I'm a big fan of satin. I used to be a big fan of semi-gloss, but satin just makes the floors look more natural. So we're about to get ready to apply the second coat, and that's gonna do it. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and check out, and we'll see you guys in the next one tomorrow. We have a small screening job, really small, just a foyer. Movers put some scratches in the floor, and then we have another wax removal of engineered floors, so there won't be any screen or recoating of engineered floors after the wax removal. All right, guys, thanks again for watching. See you in the next one.